want to. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs, and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell them what it is. Tell them I'm a grown ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know that nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood. Around you, shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool, he don't really want gunplay. Slide to your side like a spoon on ice cream. Say I'm falling off, baby, that's a pipe dream. Everybody win when they ball for the right team. Gotta shine like a star, I'm a light beam. Get into the cash, stop playing with me. You be in the DM, but she laying with me. Ain't really much you can say to a G. I'm on the road, I'll be everywhere they pay me to be. These niggas ballin' on the internet, stop. I take some words and I turn them into profit. Retro 3 jersey, I'm the answer. Please stop hating on the king, that's cancer.
Yo, it's your boy L. Brian. That's Adrian. We are Triggered Wrestling, and what a show did we have here, Adrian? One show that will go down in the history books as hands down, possibly one of the worst ever episodes of AEW I have ever seen. I mean, you may feel some other way, Adrian, but at least for me,
damn,
one of the worst. One of the worst.
One of the fucking worst. Damn. That says a lot, man. That says a lot. And this is what I'm talking about, man. You don't have to make up shit when you want to talk about AEW. They will give you content to talk shit about. You know, this is why I say when the AEW hate is fake, because there's some fucking fake hate out there, like a size of a ring. They talk about Hook having 10 mentors and still can't get over. You don't have to make up shit to talk shit about AEW. AEW will give you the content to talk shit about them.
Yeah. And I'm a wrestling fan. We're all wrestling fans, and we try to point out the good stuff in here. And obviously, the one thing you can always point to in the AEW is like, where the matches were good, but everything else around the show was bad. Yeah. All over the place. I mean,
I don't know about all over the place, but I mean, it was. They could have been a writer in the backstage. It could have been a locker room leader backstage. It could have been a creative somebody backstage. There's a lot of things that could have happened backstage in AEW.
We'll get to it in just a bit. I just want to go down the roll call, see who we see here in the chat so far. You guys are watching us. Don't be shy. Give us a like. Say what's up. We'll say hi to everybody. Psych in the house. Double doobie-doo. What's up, everybody? Tommy Spillman in the house. Good Lord, that show was garbage. Michael says, yo. What size was the ring? Regular size.
Yeah, I don't know, man. 16 by 16, I think.
I'm dead. What's up, Jeremy? Scott Kim Ray in the house. Decent at first, but the main event, that Thunder Rosa segment, were just awful.
Yes.
Adrian, what's well, English?
Well, English is damn, bro. You got a camera in my place, bro? Where you at? Is this
all right? So I don't know. Let's start off by pointing out something good, because my mom always told me that if you're gonna say nice to something, you're gonna say something mean about somebody, you gotta always say a couple nice things before you tear them down to shreds.
Damn.
I don't know if that was my mom or if that was my supervisor at my job.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. Let's see. MJF Hangman Showdown. That's a match people want to see, right? That is a match people want to see. But at the same time, the promo itself was awkward to me.
It was a little off, and this is why WWE is known for wrestling matches. This is why AEW. I'm sorry. This is why AEW is known for wrestling matches. AEW is known for we're the best wrestle. That's not where the best promo. I'll tell you that. AEW is not where the best promo.
No, it's definitely not. I mean, I got to argue with some people online about this situation because they're like, "What was wrong with the promos?" And they're like, "The crowd was into it." I'm like, "Well, I mean, the crowd is into it because they're there." You know what I mean? There's a lot of
wait, hold on.
Yes.
So, never mind.
I don't get too hyped off of the crowd reactions, except for obviously, like they're in France. A lot of stuff that happened in France isn't really exciting, Adrian. I know you're gonna turn on me and say this stuff. What made Elimination Chamber great was the fans, right? We talked about that because the fans were super into it.
Yeah.
The fans were into it, but it was still bad. I was trying to follow through the promo, right? MJF is like, "You're the main character. You're this, you're that. I'm the bad guy. You're the good guy, but you burned somebody's house down. You did this." And up to that point, I'm following the promo. That makes sense, right? They're talking about, I guess, sort of kayfabe, right? This is what he did, but the crowd still cheers for him, right? You're the main character of this entire storyline. Then Hangman tries to answer back by saying, like, "I'm real," and that's what he says at the end. "If you're so better than me, name one thing you're better than me at. I'm real." Like, that's what this beef is about.
There was definitely a lot of things that you missed in there. I myself missed a lot, but you're jumping from one thing to another, which if you do that, it does not make sense at all.
Yeah, that's true. Let me go ahead and bring it up further in detail here for you because let me see. I had it.
Like I said, if you're gonna talk shit about AEW, bring the facts, Brian, because they can give you content to talk shit about. Don't just make some stuff up, bro.
All right, here you talk about Andrea's in the house. Answer some of these comments while I look and bring this up.
Yeah. Thunder Rosa needs to call Papa H ASAP. A lot of people have saying that Thunder Rosa wants to jump ship from WWE. She's expressed her likes on how ex-AEW talent is being portrayed in WWE. I mean, we said it with Jay Cargill, Ricky Starks, Ethan Page, Lexis King. They are getting some good treatment, and Thunder Rosa seems like she wants some of that treatment as well. Oh shit, Adrian, shut up. Oh damn.
All right. So Zach Gasper says ends with Pockets TV ratings went down. We're gonna get into that, but we're still in the opening segment right here. All right. So since I kind of glazed over and I went over a bunch of stuff. So MJF and Hangman kick off Dynamite. Right. They talk about their prior history. MJF originally having won the Diamond Ring over Hangman. Hangman says MJF has won so many things, but he hasn't won the fans over. False. He has won the fans over. He was one of the hottest people in wrestling at one point in time. Okay.
I like how you point. See, so
I'm just saying that. I'm still going down the storyline.
Yeah.
And then that's when MJF says, "I just want to know why you guys are saying he's not a redeemable person. You can't forgive me, but you can forgive Hangman. He's the main character. He's the good guy. I'm the bad guy." And then he talks about how he ended up taking out Christopher Daniels. And then that's when Hangman loses it over Christopher Daniels, the guy that you fucking took, the guy you destroyed and ended his career, essentially, right?
His mentor, yeah. I mean, I could feel it, man. I mean, I had no complaints when Shawn Michaels said "I love you" to Ric Flair on his final match in WWE.
Okay, but
it was an emotional.
That was like an honor, though.
It was an emotional segment for the both of them. I'm not gonna say, "Oh my god, you ruined the match for me." You're supposed to. It was a career versus career match or whatever it was. I mean, also although these. Christopher Daniels is that guy's mentor. We heard it in the promo. I mean, we're acting like it was just some random jobber down the street.
They had a street fight, Adrian.
Yes, for his mentor, bro. You didn't follow the story?
There was no story, bro. The story was essentially that
it was the final match.
His
It
final
was his
match.
final match. Yes, his final match. What? So he can't feel sympathy for a former mentor?
He can, but that's not what I'm talking about. If you have sympathy, then you have a regular match. You don't have to fucking try killing the guy.
Well, he did, bro. So wait. Hold on. Never mind. I'll bring this up later. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Either way, that's one part of the things I had issues with. Let me see. MJF can never understand. He doesn't have the stomach for that selfishness. Let's see.
Nicholas says MJF basically recycling the same stuff from previous segments. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I was, and I'm referring to a segment where when MJF is talking, and then when the baby face is like saying something to MJF, and basically getting in his mind. And then MJF just kind of snaps, like when Hangman Adam Page says, "You never got one of these fans over," and then MJF just stops. He's like, ugh. He gets mad and he's like, "That's not what I'm talking about. You think I like these fans or something like that?" He just like loses it, and he does the same thing all the time.
Yeah, it's weird. I was just saying, like, they're talking about things that were like kayfabe, and then jumping into like things that aren't kayfabe. Plus the like weird awkwardness parts where they were start to show emotion. It seemed very disconjointed with where they were heading in this promo.
What do you mean? I mean, although yes, Hangman is the bad guy, he does fucking stick syringes in people's mouth. He drinks people's blood. He burns people's houses. He's a man at the end of the day. He's a cowboy. He's a lover. Although yes, he did almost kill Christopher Daniels. That's still his mentor. That's still his mentor, and he still has a soft spot for him. I mean, we're gonna see a fucking unsanctioned match that probably is gonna get emotional. I'm not gonna say anything about that match because I'm not saying anything about this promo, but there's gonna be similarities, Brian, and I'm gonna expect for you to bring that same energy.
I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think
I'm quiet about this segment because I know there's gonna be a similarity in WWE. So if I'm gonna talk shit about it here, I better see you talk shit about it in WWE, Brian.
The difference is that in WWE, regardless of what it is, there's bullet points where they have to hit on the fucking promos.
I'm talking about the promos, but the matches and the mentors and the emotional whatever.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. I'm talking specifically about the layout of the promo. It doesn't fucking make sense. I mean, they're gonna have a good match. It's a match we want to see, anyways. It's just they're having a 15-minute promo, and that shit, instead of being like this, like a storyline, like you build up, and then you get the climax, and you kind of then they battle it out, and then the resolution, right? It was just like fucking And then I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit who wins and loses this one. They're both bad guys at this point. I mean, people claiming that Hangman Page is the good guy in this storyline, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why AEW is not a promo company. I mean, I don't like promos, but yeah.
15-minute one at that, Adrian. Yep, damn near 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long one. Let's see. I know we missed a whole bunch of comments here. Nicholas McGee says, as spoken earlier, they need some writers. They fucking do, man. Not even, and this is one of the main issues that we have going throughout this entire show, is that I'm okay if you want them to just go out there and wing it, but give them like bullet points, like I need you to say this, something sort of like this. That way we get to the resolution at the end, but you have to like not go all over the place. You have to direct the conversation in a certain way. Jumping forward to the Thunder Rosa segment, right? She's supposed to make the save with the chair. But I mean, I'm not in the wrestling business. I'm in the watching TV wrestling business, okay? Right? I'm on the couch fucking coach right now, dude. And I know that if I send somebody out there to clean house with the ring, clean the ring with the chair, the other two motherfuckers better get out of the fucking ring because I'm carrying a chair, right? That's not at all what happened. Instead, we get this awkward stare down with Thunder Rosa just holding it like this, and Megan Bayne just standing like this, and she like pretends to like hit her in the head with the chair, and then stops. But Megan Bayne's just like this, to the point where fucking Penelope Ford tries taking the chair away from her, and they're fighting over the chair. And I'm like, this looks fucking terrible.
It did look terrible. But I can't say anything, Brian, because if I say something, there's gonna be some mark online saying Adrian's talking shit about Mexicans. He doesn't support Mexicans, even though we both have eyes and we both know the spot was bad.
No, it was bad.
Yeah,
people are talking about it online. And the weird thing about it is, you see people, honestly, it could be a whole bunch of. I've seen people say Megan Bain went into business for herself. I saw people complaining about Thunder Rosa being washed and not knowing what she's doing. Like, I'm like, how is that Thunder Rosa? She went out there to make the save. She's not the one that's going to be running out of the ring, like those are on the other two to do it. So to me, it seems like whoever had this, I guess in WWE they have producers, right? So whoever produced this segment is pretty much telling them, Thunder Rosa, you go out there, make the save. But there's obviously a mix in communication of what am I trying to do here? Like, am I supposed to leave the ring? It seems like Megan Bain was just like, I'm gonna not run away to conserve my character.
Yeah.
Because I'm supposed to be a beast, right?
Yep. And then they have some backstage segments in Collision with Thunder Rosa and Megan Bain, but nothing that tells me it was a feud or there was bad blood between these two. It was just an awkward or two backstage segments, if I'm not mistaken. I think only one. They've only had one encounter backstage. I could be wrong, but it wasn't no beef. There was no beef between the two. There was no bad blood. So when I saw Thunder Rosa, why is she coming out here with a chair? What's her alliance with Chris Statlander? What's her beef with Megan Bain? What's her beef with Penelope Ford?
Yeah.
So was Thunder Rosa supposed to have a chair? I don't know. But I would protect Megan Bain's character. They already failed Camille. I would protect Megan Bain's character. So it could have been a mix of things. Like, I mean, was Thunder Rosa just supposed to go out there by herself with no weapon? Did she ended up bringing out a weapon to make her look tough? But then that was in the script. Whatever it was bad. And they didn't rehearse it. They didn't plan it out. No fucking excuse. It looked bad on TV.
It did. It looked like straight up amateur hour out there. It really did. I'm just like, no one knows what they're doing. And let's say they do know what they're doing. It's just there's no communication as to what the fuck we're doing together. So it's like Thunder Rosa isn't communicating with the other two to understand what the fuck they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and like I said, on Collision, they haven't had any like real backstage heat. So why is Thunder Rosa coming out with a chair?
Like, see, I'm okay with that part. I would just be like, the baby face is trying to save the other baby face from getting beat down, getting jumped. I understand that part, but it's the other stuff that just made it look way terrible to what it was.
Yeah.
And Anthony seems to agree. He says, "Fucking amateurs for real, for real."
So let's go back to that Megan Bain. Would you, if you're the booker or the producer of the segment, would you make Megan Bain look weak by running away with a steel chair, or we just have Thunder Rosa coming out with no weapon? How would you do this differently?
See, and that's the difficult thing about it, right? Is I personally don't think Megan Bain running away from somebody with a chair would be something bad. It's just she's got a weapon. I don't have a weapon. I'll just get out of the ring. But if you're trying to carry that mystique, then yeah, I guess that makes sense. But then why would you? At that point, if I was Thunder Rosa and she wasn't moving and we're getting out of the ring and that's what we discussed, I would have just hit her with the chair.
Yeah.
But then that would look bad and be like, oh, I just gave somebody a fucking chair shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. It was essentially the segment was, as Anthony says, was fucked from the start.
Like, it could have been good without Thunder Rosa. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a 30-second beatdown on Chris Statlander and Megan Bain and Penelope Ford walking out together. I think that would have been perfect.
Yeah, but they need somebody to take a clean pin from Megan Bain, and that's going to be Thunder Rosa probably on Collision.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But it's just all over the place. It looked really bad. I'm sure we're going to get some news on it tomorrow. Somebody's going to leak some sort of something out there.
Somebody's going to leak. Well, what if it's Meltzer, bro? We know people out there like to nitpick what they want to believe about Dave Meltzer.
If Dave Meltzer goes out and leaks something out tomorrow, bro, I'll make a YouTube video on it. Rosa swings the chair towards Bain. Bain either blocks or knocks the chair from Rosa's hand. That I would understand too, but that's not what happened.
Yeah. Maybe a fist to the chair?
Yeah, like I think Mark Henry did that, right? He punched through the chair, or the Big Show did at one point.
Big Show, yep.
Oh man, Or should have taken one for the team. I also thought that was going to happen,
Yeah.
but didn't happen. See, this is the thing. In like 5 minutes, we discussed a whole bunch of scenarios of how
There
we
we
could have
go.
fucking done it differently. It's because they don't have those conversations backstage.
Yep, they don't. I mean, it could have been done so much better. Even with Thunder Rosa with the weapon. I don't know, man. I don't know. Somebody must have forgotten their spot or something. But yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And like I said, the AEW will give you content to shit on. And this is one of them.
Yeah, this is definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. Let's talk about the other one. The main event of the evening, Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong, Adrian.
I was a little disappointed about this when I was like, main event? Where? I was expecting the street fight to be the main event.
That's what I put in the thumbnail because I thought that was the main event, bro. Tony Khan. What the fuck, bro?
See, and this is something that we've been talking about for years. Years. Tony Khan is an Orange Cassidy mark. He gave Orange Cassidy 2 long title reigns he ran through the entire roster twice. Orange Cassidy has been absent for how long? 3 weeks, I think, maybe more. And just randomly
the pay-per-view.
World's End. Oh shit, almost a month. More than a month.
More than a month.
And you just bring him back just like that? Drop a tease at Collision Grand Slam. You knew it was a big show that was going to be talked about, that was going to be watched by hundreds. Put an Orange Cassidy vignette on Grand Slam. That would have set up his return. This was a bad main event. I don't think this match had a main event on it. The rent on it.
No, it didn't. See, and that's the thing is that like when I was making the thumbnail, Adrian, I'm gonna give you guys some backstage, behind the scenes on Triggered Wrestling here. This morning, I looked up AEW Instagram and their website to see the matches they had announced. This was one of the matches that there was announced. It was announced as a AEW International Championship Series qualifier, some bullshit like that. So I thought it was going to be a tournament. That's not at all what we got. We got whoever wins this match is going to get a title shot.
Yeah, I think they explained it, if I'm not mistaken, on Grand Slam, Kenny Omega in the promo, which I missed myself. Yeah, and then I think it was also announced on social media, I think.
It didn't work out. But either way, regardless of it, this match was fine. It just didn't deserve to be the main event.
No.
You guys had a street fight announced, and that's not the main event?
A street fight that had a lot of buildup. A lot, almost a month of buildup. Orange Cassidy gets no vignette return, no nothing. Just Orange Cassidy will be live on Wednesday from Phoenix, Arizona. That's the announcement. I mean, we're 5 years into this company. You guys can't build or film a fucking 30-second vignette on a return. Use some fucking footage that you have from his first appearance in AEW.
Yeah.
Just little details, bro. And it's it's 5 years in. I mean, you watch the product. We know, we as fans, we've came up with a few things that we can improve a segment that could at least would have been better than the one we saw. We fans can book the show a little bit better, in my opinion.
Yeah. The only thing I think of is that maybe they're like, you know what? If we put this match right here in this spot, we're not going to get anybody to stay to the main event, bro. That's what they did. But in that sense, you just start off with the street fight.
But the main event was, like I said, it was the build-up, the attraction, I would say. I mean, they got the crowd going. I would have still would have put that one main event.
It was a good match, dude. I mean, I was just a little bit confused because they're like, the only way this match ends is by pinfall, submission, or knockout, and it ends in a last man standing match.
It ends in he can't get free from barbed wire.
Exactly, bro. That's my only gripe with this match. It was a good match. I mean, he couldn't get up. I mean, technically, I guess that's a knockout, right? In boxing, that's a knockout. You can't get up after 10, then that's a knockout.
Yeah. I mean, technically, if it's street fight, you can't get up either way. I mean, if you can't get up in 10 count, then you're still allowed anyways in regular matches, anyways. Um, I mean, what are you gonna do? Pin them? Can you pin them in the street fight outside the ring?
Well, that's what they said it's going to be a pinfall, submission, or count or knockout. I'm not going to pick and choose on that. I mean, he couldn't get up. It was pretty. It was a good match, honestly.
It's a good spot, yeah.
It was. Let's talk. So that was one of the highlights of the show was that street fight. Let's move on to the Ops versus the Patriarchy.
The Ops. At first, I didn't like the name. I actually thought the internet was just just saying the Ops because Samoa Joe said the Ops, and I was like, no, this can't be their name. This can't be their name. It's their fucking name. They got a music, they got an entrance, they got pyro, they got the works.
They got the generic created wrestler pyro.
They do. They do. Pretty much all three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But I do like the faction. I'm like the tag teaming from Shibata Bread and
do you like Joe. The faction or do you like Samoa Joe?
The faction and the team up with Shibata Bread and Samoa Joe. That was a good little team up. This is one of those factions where you actually do gotta let it play out. Not like other ones when they still 7 months in and they still disappoint you. It gets the crowd going. I mean, if you're there, you're gonna pop for Samoa Joe. Depending on who you like, you're probably gonna pop for Hook or Ciabatta Bread. But Joe is actually the attraction of the faction.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's popping for Hook, bro. I don't think anybody.
No.
That's why I specified. Are you a Samoa Joe fan or are you an Ops fan, bro? Because it's
no, I like Ciabatta Bread.
Okay, all right.
I said Ciabatta Bread.
Nice too. Do they? Please, God.
I think they do. I think they do. The Ops. Fucking Ops.
The Ops AEW shop. I can't believe I'm Googling this right now.
Damn. Best believe, bro. This faction is gonna do something. And I've rarely been wrong so far, bro. Rarely.
Oh, they do have merch.
They do have merch? No way.
It's a generic ass shirt that just says the Ops never lacking. $30.
The Ops never lacking?
Yeah, bro. I could have made this shit on a Cricut.
Oh shit! Hey, at least they're not using. Are they using a AI generator like they do for WWE merch?
What you said, WWE?
Yeah,
probably. I don't think. Yeah. Anthony says Shibata still wrestling is crazy. To be honest, dude is a legit legend and goon. I think we have different ideas of what goon means nowadays.
Yes,
I'm be honest.
It depends on how old you are, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at the age of where I know the goon he's talking about, but I also know the new goon, so I know which one he's talking about. But at the same time, bro,
mix it.
Yeah, bro. If you spoke to somebody a little bit younger than me, they'd be like, "Hey, yo, this guy. Hey, yo,
you're part of a goon, bro. you're gooning out here.
You gooning out here, shit." The Ops sounds like a show on Prime. It's the most generic name ever.
It is. I think it's a name for like, what should I say? It's a faction that's just there for cheap pops. We've seen these factions before. Just something for the kids, I would say. You know,
something for the kids.
Something for the kids. This is not a faction to be. I mean, they're gonna do comedic stuff. I don't see them winning titles and taking over divisions.
You don't think they're gonna be Trails champs?
I mean, Death Riders have the titles hostage, bro. Nobody's being champions right now.
Who the fuck are the oh yeah, never mind. I was like, who are the
Death Riders?
No, the tag champs or Hurt Syndicate.
Oh, Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah. All right, so we also got a segment from the Undisputed Kingdom where we finally hear about fucking wankers. Yep. About the conglomeration. It's not a stable, bro. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
I swear, like we were just talking about that on last Wednesday. I was like, what happened to conglomeration?
It was like At one point, everybody was there. Then somebody left, and then they just kept falling off. And then now it's nothing.
Yep.
Now it's nothing now. Everybody left.
Everybody left. Ricky says they'll get it over in time like the Acclaimed. The Ops?
The Ops, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You heard it here first. They are going to get over.
They're going to have to get over on the back of Samoa Joe because that guy's going to be carrying like a motherfucker if that is the case.
Wait, so they're still going to get over, bro. I mean, we've seen factions get over with one person. I didn't complain about it then. I'm not going to complain about it now.
It's Samoa Joe leading one of the best on the mic.
Thank you. I don't think I didn't see. I don't think I have to explain some stuff sometimes, but I guess we do. I guess I actually do have to explain some stuff now.
Tommy says the Ops are a new package online for Call of Duty. Bro, this guy, you still play Call of Duty? I said that with all due respect, bro, because I am retired from Call of Duty. I have been for quite a few years. Ever since, the youngins started using the claw method on the controller, bro. I mean, I can't do it, bro. I was just like, they started holding the controller different. I'm out.
You ever seen those customizable controllers that Xbox and PlayStation have?
Yeah, and right trigger the claw hand on those.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Why? $300 controllers?
I mean,
to get an ass beat by me?
Wow, this guy. Derek agrees. I don't think the Ops go anywhere. Ooh. Adrian, you're the Ops in what's that game called? Soccer one with the cars. What's it called?
Oh, the Ops in Rocket League.
Rocket League, bro.
Champion in that one, bro.
I was Hook and he was Samoa Joe in Rocket League, bro. That gives you everything you need to know.
Bro, tell me why I'm still in this team from like Brazil. I joined this team in Rocket League in Brazil like 5 years ago, and they're still in the messages. Hey, you gonna play today? Like, no.
This guy, you were good, bro. Steve says you ain't that good.
Damn.
Is that a red Supercell?
Where? Oh no, I can't see. I gotta look it up on my phone. AEW family picture.
I think it's a red Supercell.
Hmm.
Either way, moving on. Where my notes go? They're right here. What's up, everybody? Give us a like if you like what we're talking about. Chris Jericho, Cell Max. Oh, that's what it is. Does anybody remember Degree Crush Hour, aka Rocket League?
Supercell. Yeah. I think so. I did. They used to partner up with Rocket League. I remember I got a WWE flag. Yeah.
I remember that Crush Hour was like a rip-off Metal Gear. Not Metal Gear. What's it called?
Knockoff Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Caitlin says, shout out to Corpus Christi, Texas. Late to the party tonight. You missed our opening of Triggered Energy with the terrible show we saw. Yeah, even Adrian clowned on it.
Bro, I always clown on it, bro. What you mean? It's just that. No, but yeah, AEW needs some assistance in all departments, bro. All of them.
What do you think about the Murder Machines challenging the Hurt Syndicate?
A little bit too soon, in my opinion. We've seen Brian Cage take a few L's in the past with Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. It is a good faction. They are finally being built better, in my opinion, than they were before. But they need a few wins if they want to match at Revolution. I mean, Revolution is what?
2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. I mean, for what? Just to bury Brian Cage and Lance Archer? Nah,
they gotta win some matches.
They gotta win some matches. They gotta build them up. I mean, don't get me wrong, the match might be good, but I mean, if you build it up, you can make it better. You can have people tune in a little bit more. You can have people buy the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Tony Khan's gonna give another one away.
And you know what? I'm okay. This is one of the issues with AEW having 12-match pay-per-views is because they'll put anybody in it just to put the titles on it. That this is one of the times where I'd be like, the Hurt Syndicate have no one as face to the titles, just don't put them on the fucking match. Don't put them on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't put them on pay-per-view. Right now, you don't have to have them fighting every week. You can have Shelton Benjamin. Maybe we have a match once every other week. Fucking have Bobby Lashley have a few stare downs with people backstage, people in the ring. Build them up. Not just as a tag team, as single competitors as well, because they can't be tag teams forever.
And that's one thing is like we're talking about the Hurt Syndicate. We got to talk about Murder Machines. I need to see them win some matches. I need to see them in the ring. I need to see them look somewhat of a challenge.
Yeah, that is true. When's the last time they won a match? I know they've won one, but I can't remember. Let me look it up.
Tony Khan. Thanks for watching.
Oh, holy shit! Tony Khan is here. Damn, the boss. All right, now
boss, bro.
The boss, the big boss.
What happened? Dude, you got to tell us what happened with Thunder Rosa, Megan Bayne at the end there. It didn't make sense. Let us know what happened, bro. What'd you tell them before they went out there?
No,
Steve says. Go ahead.
Oh, dude, go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead.
All right. Steve says, who still has pay-per-view anymore? I mean, technically we do. We just pay-per-view on it on stream, right?
So wait, are the pay-per-views on Triller, right?
Yeah, they're still on Triller.
Right? Can they advertise them while they're on Max still, or no?
I have no idea.
They're in a tough situation just to get on a streaming service. Just get a deal for Max. Unless they have a contract with Triller for some amount of years.
I have no idea.
I mean, Tony Khan can free Phoenix, clear them off the books, buy their contract out from Triller. Boom.
Exactly. Tony Khan says, I love this podcast. I love this company. Yeah. Nicholas says, screenshot this. The Outrunners will defeat the Hurt Syndicate for the tag titles in 3 months. Please, no.
Depends how. Is it a one-on-one match? A fatal 4-way tag team match? Because they were in a fatal 4-way match before already. And a lot of people were
Outrunners.
Los Outrunners.
Do you know when they came out as Los Outrunners, they reminded me of what was that team with El Torito, Primo and Epico?
Los Matadores.
Los Matadores. That's because it came out like a ninja mask, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
It was a pink one.
Yeah. The Outrunners. See, that's the team. The Outrunners should be the ones getting a title shot, not fucking the Murder Machine.
Outrunners should be getting more TV time on Dynamite. They're good on Collision. Don't get me wrong. I watch Collision to see the Outrunners, but we've said this about the women's division. Dynamite is where it's at. If you want to pay people over, you got to put them on Dynamite. I know Collision needs some ratings. I know Collision needs some stars. Have them on both shows. The Hurt Syndicate is going to go to Collision.
Yeah.
Fucking have them on both shows, bro. It's not that hard.
This is true. Ricky says it was a combo of that and Juan Cena with Lucha House Party.
Juan Cena.
Juan Cena.
Why'd you say it like Juan? Like you were gonna sing?
Because I was thinking of Santino Marella when he goes, John Cena. The Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man.
Fuck,
Roddy the Piper.
Oh, Santino Marella, bro.
That fool's funny.
All right. Funny story about I won $20 one year. Or I won $20 last 1 year because I kept when they introduced the women's Royal Rumble, I kept saying Santino Marella is gonna come out. Santino Marella, and every year I fell until 1 year she actually did come out, and I won. And the 1 year I bet I won some money, bro.
Yeah, it's the Santino Marella. He actually was the second to last in the Royal Rumble 1 year, and then the next year he broke the record. Crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
Under my gun. I remember that. Caitlin Adams says, it's amazing that they employ the perennial current best tag team in the industry today, in my opinion, in FTR, and have literally nothing for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were injured, but they're back now. They're fully healed. Fully healed. I mean, they came back with Cope. Cope is
Yep.
on TV.
Cope is on TV teaming with Jay White when he started with teaming with FTR.
Yeah. The Guns are back. Well, actually, not anymore. They were absent this week.
See, and that's when Jay White came out and it was 4-on-1. I was like, the Guns are going to team up
Guns
with Jay White,
and
but nope, they were not.
Cope. I understand they want to put Cope and Jay White together just for, oh my God, the former Bullet Club leader versus Cope together in the ring again. Whatever. Okay, that's good, I guess. But Jay White has teammates in the company that can save his ass. Use the teammates. And if they're not teammates, tell us why they're not teammates. This takes a 30-second clip of vignette on why they can't be teammates no more. You have 2 hours. They can waste 30 seconds on this.
Yeah, we wasted 30 seconds on Mercedes Moné with Momo Watanabe.
I mean, we finally got the conclusion of why she's getting a title shot. I mean, I know I forgot. I know a lot of people forgot that Momo Watanabe deserved a title shot of her choosing.
She went at Wrestle Dynasty, right?
Yeah, she went to Wrestle Dynasty and she chose Mercedes Moné.
I mean, I get that, but we didn't have to. I mean, they could have just showed the video of Momo Watanabe. They didn't have to show. Sorry, I dropped my notes. We didn't have to show Mercedes Moné being upset about it. Like, there's things you could have cut out here. You could have cut out that, I guess, the Outrunners, not the Outrunners, the Undisputed Kingdom, like calling out. Let's see, what else?
The segment or
just that little segment when they were talking, like setting up the main event. We could have cut out.
Yep, definitely forgot.
I mean, Gabe Kidd is coming to Collision. I get that they want to promote it, but
I mean, that's probably going to be Max Caster's challenger. Which, I mean, there you go. You're promoting Gabe Kidd and you couldn't even promote Orange Cassidy? Like, I mean, I'm an AEW sicko, but you got to call it out when you got to call it out. I mean, it takes 30 seconds. Orange Cassidy is your guy. You're a mark for Orange Cassidy, Tony Khan. Put the 30 seconds to put the guy over.
Yeah. Let's see, we got Willow Nightingale's short interview where she's upset about Jon Moxley, but then Marina Shafir comes out and beats her down, and then they take the camera guy and they get their segment. We better get Marina Shafir versus Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, we better. But Willow Nightingale's going to Japan and Stardom. That's what she said last week before she got attacked. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna get attacked one more time before she leaves, or she's gonna get a match before she leaves, or she leaves and then she returns and gets a match with Marina Shafir. I mean, I'm glad they're putting some seats right now, but like, I mean, Willow Nightingale's gonna go for a while to Japan. Are we really gonna come back to this storyline a month in or a month later, and we're all supposed to remember? I mean, if they don't tell us, I know there's some fans out there that want to get spoon-fed information. But if they don't tell us,
that's me.
But if they don't tell us, a lot of fans are not going to remember.
True. This is very true. Speaking of things that we're not going to remember, this Ricochet promo. Did it need to go as long as it did?
I would say it was a perfect time. It was an awkward time because usually it's in the time. It was on the time slot where you have the women's match before you have the main event.
In a very questionable moment. See, this is the thing: is this segment happened right after we were all confused over that Thunder Rosa spot. So for like the first couple minutes of Ricochet, I was kind of like tuned out, especially the way it started, where he was just like, "Boo me, Phoenix is just a poor man's Las Vegas," and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I grabbed my phone, I started talking shit about Thunder Rosa's segment.
Yeah, that was the same. I'm pretty sure everybody was in the same spot, but I mean, this is a basic heel. They go out there to trash the town. I've seen it a million times. I'm not going to complain about it now. I won't complain about it in the future. It's basic generic heel stuff for cheap hit. Everybody does it. Yeah. But yeah, it was after that Thunder Rosa segment, I think that's where It threw me off for a little bit, but I think it was perfect amount of time for the promo. It was in an awkward spot.
Got it. See, and this is the thing: cheap heat with that KD line. That line doesn't even make sense because Phoenix was trying to get rid of KD. KD wasn't trying to leave. They're trying to kick his ass out, trade him undercover, bro. That's why that line didn't make sense. Ricochet's fake basketball fan, bro.
Yep.
That's why he's trying to leave Phoenix. Nah, they're trying to kick his ass out. Just can't trade Bradley Beal, bro.
Nope.
No trade clause. Crazy. How the mighty have fallen. Orange Cassidy was the company mascot there for the longest time. He still is. Just pay attention to this main event match.
Yeah. He's still there's still somebody out there who's marking for him. Where's he at? Let's put him on blast. This guy right here.
Tony Khan.
Oh, wait, but he loves the spot.
Oh, he does. He's still Mark Tony Khan.
Yeah, he's still a mark, bro.
Still a mark. Oh man, Adrian, what do you got to rate this show?
Out of what? 10?
Out of 10.
10?
Because Monday Night Raw I called it a 10 out of 10. I've called AEW one of the highest shows at like 8.5, maybe an 8. The lowest I've gone was probably like a 4.
You called Raw 10 out of 10?
This last week was a 10 out of 10 for me.
Did you believe that though?
Yeah,
okay, okay. I might give this show I give this show probably a 7 out of 10.
Ooh, when you call it one of the worst AEW shows ever?
Me, I didn't say that. That was you.
My bad.
Scott Kimray say 6 out of 10. Michael, of course, a 0 out of 10. Anthony with a -4. I could see a -4. A 0.6 from Kaylin Adams. Damn.
I give it a 4 out of 10. That's what Tommy says. I give it a 4 out of 10 because the matches not that good outside of the street fight.
Yeah. And like I said, there was I don't mind the match. The Mega main match was good. The spot is what killed it. Orange Cassidy match was good. It didn't need to be in the main event. The street fight was good. It needed to be in the main event. It was just so out of place. That's why I give it a 7 out of 10. Ricochet with this promo, which was decent, but he came off after the Thunder Rosa segment. It was just a scramble. Like, hey, we're gonna we have some amount of matches, we have some amount of segments. Match, segment. Bro, you gotta build up the show. You can't just put random shit everywhere and expect the crowd to just tune in from bell to bell or from beginning to end. Like it was an awkward show.
It was awkward. And they even got to the point where they pulled off one of my least favorite moves that WWE does, which is, let me run it down for you. They announced the match, Powerhouse Hobbs versus Big Bill, right? Powerhouse Hobbs makes his entrance. He's out there waiting. They go to commercial break after his entrance. They come back from commercial break and they go to not Orange Cassidy. They go to a Undisputed Kingdom backstage promo, and then they cut to Powerhouse Hobbs still in the ring, and then Big Bill comes out. And I'm like, wow, they really pulled a WWE fucking move right there. One that I know you've complained about, Adrian, but that's besides the point because I complained about it too. But they fucking did that.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. It was just so out of place. It was so bad. Like it's like the matches were good. It was just out of place everywhere. So I give it a 7. Like you mentioned right there in that spot, that's a segment I hate in WWE. I hate it in here. It could have been a lot better, man.
It could have been. We got to talk about Moose versus Obafemi. NXT. See, and this is one thing, Adrian, is that AEW, at least to me, has been steadily kind of declining for like the last couple of years. And NXT is just going the opposite way. It's just getting so good week in, week out. We had the absolute banger of Jada Parker versus Carmen Petrovich versus I can't think of her name right now. It's escaping me.
I think it was a banger for different reasons.
What are you talking about? It was a good match.
Yeah, I know, man. There was That the Jada Parker spots, man, they were I was tuned in with those spots, bro.
It was a good match. Carmen Petrovic wins. She's gonna be the next challenger.
Who?
Jordan Grace. What?
Carmen Petrovic?
Yeah. It was a great show. I mean, NXT is definitely creating new talent, and that's what they're there for. It's really good.
Creating new talent. Are we talking
I'm not talking about Ricky Saints, bro, because that's okay. I've never been a Ricky Starks fan. I'm never going to be a Ricky Saints fan.
Yeah, I'm glad you're saying it, Brian, because if I would have said it, I would have be considered an AEW mark. I'm fucking crying because he jumped shipped. Sorry for interrupting you.
You're crying, bro. No, you're crying. We had a this man was crying his ass out this morning. He was all texting me. He was just like, bro, Ricky Starks, why is he dressed like that, bro? He was so much cooler in AEW.
Broke. Okay, so I saw the promo on Twitter on mute because I was just scrolling through Twitter and I had my phone on mute and I just see Ricky Starks going.
That's what he always did. Adrian.
I know, but I'm like on mute. It just looks so zesty. That Ricky Starks was like, bro, Ricky, come on, bro. He said, I was like, what the fuck, Ricky?
I'm glad you're finally noticing everything I've noticed ever since I've seen him wrestle.
Oh, he looked a little zesty, bro. I'm like, Ricky Saints. He's gonna be praying a lot on it.
I saw this. I saw this.
Gonna be on his knees
a lot. Is that what you're trying to say?
He's gonna be on his knees. Oh,
man.
pause on that.
I will say, what WB gave him the option to be Ricky Saints or Ricky Pelicans.
Ricky
see that on Twitter.
Ricky Hawk. Oh shit. Well, what do you feel about that Ricky Saints name, Brian? Because I'm
terrible name.
I have a feeling there was better options, a lot better options. Name him Ricky.
Name him Trill London. We've already the internet already calls him Trill London.
Oh shit! What was the other? What's the name I put? Mason Logan.
Mason Holiday.
Mason Holiday. Name him Ricky.
He could just be Ricky. Free my Ricky, right? That's what it goes. I'm not gonna say the word, bro. I don't got that card. People were hee-heeing when Walter went to Gunther, so it feels like it was the right call in the end.
Yeah, well, that's Gunther.
Walter was such a great name, though, and the way it looked in all caps, it just had an aura.
Yeah. As an AEW fan, I knew Ricky Starks had a ceiling for him. He can only do so much. His size and his physique is probably what's going to hold him back in WWE. But don't take my for it. Call me back in like 6 months and tell me how Ricky Starks' career is going. Some fans are upset that he didn't go to the main roster. I say NXT's perfect for him. He's not that big. He's not that huge. Pause on that. And WrestleMania card's already in place. They don't need Ricky Starks in the main roster.
I don't even.
And even if he goes to the main roster, who's he going to be with? Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
Zawa.
Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are taller than Ricky Starks. It's going to be another Adam Cole situation.
He says Cope buried that man. According to Ricky Starks, yeah, he did. He said as soon as I got someone got involved in my creative, it all went downhill.
Damn.
Crazy. I don't know, man. I'm not a Ricky Starks guy. I'm not a Ricky Saints guy. I'm pretty sure he's not going to amount to much. And hopefully I'm wrong. I'm just saying it. Like I don't think so.
But Brian, he's having a fresh new feud with Ethan Page, bro. We've never seen that before.
Hey, bro, Ethan Page is a lot better in WWE than he was in AEW.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But he got the shot that he never got in AEW in WWE.
Yeah.
Which is not the case for Ricky. I feel like Ricky Starks got plenty of chances in AEW and just never he never did anything with it.
They did. He got plenty of chances, bro. But for some reason, when I say those chances, I'm considering AEW mark.
No, he got the chance. I admit he got the chance
I
in
know,
AEW. He couldn't get over, which is why I'm not a Ricky Starks guy.
I know he got the chances, plenty of chances in AEW, but for some reason, those aren't chances. They still got buried. That's why I don't really like to argue with some people, but yeah, he got plenty of chances. Like I said, he had a ceiling for him. There really was a ceiling for Ricky Starks. I hope he does a lot better in WWE. I hope he can transition into the main roster and be the powerful star what he's claiming him to be. I'm also happy that he's getting new fans that are apparently new fans from day one. Day one
That's not a lot of
meaning
those people.
February 17th, I think.
2025.
2025 day one fans.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah, I mean NXT right now is doing big things. I mean, I posted a picture earlier today with Jordan Grace, Julia, and Stephanie Vaquer saying that these aren't built stars; these are stars brought from other promotions. But when you look at that, those three, the big three in NXT, those three can literally take on any female roster or any female trios, in my opinion, from any company, even including the main roster. Those are legit heavy hitters right there.
Exactly. And that's the thing, right? Where we talk about as wrestling fans, like WWE does sign other people's talent. So does AEW, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like what I'm noticing is that what they do with said talent in WWE is a lot better. Let's see. Hold on a second. I'm triggered. I know this guy who laughed when I said Benta was going to be a star in WWE. Give Saints a chance, SA. I mean,
who laughed? I said Penta was a star in France. Somebody said he wasn't. Somebody said WWE was going to turn Penta into a star.
I mean, he's not doing. What's the word I'm looking for? He's not had his best work as of yet, but he is doing well.
You talking about Penta?
Yes, he was also on main event this last week.
He was on main event.
He was on main event.
He fought Butch again.
And yeah, I mean, who knows if we'll see him on Speed soon. It's just he's on this. I mean, you guys saw him clearly just really kick Pete Dunne in the face and then get the receipt on TV.
They saw it, Brian. Everybody saw it, but they just don't want to admit it. I don't know what it is with fans. It's not like when I say something, it's not like I want to talk shit. It's like, bro, at least acknowledge the mistake.
Yeah.
You know?
He's been a little bit out of the source. Maybe he should have gone to NXT, but he looks great on TV.
Speaking of and Benta, you know that Benta was wrestling with the torn bicep for the last 3 years? You know, I don't know if you noticed when he flexes, one of his like biceps is like small, really off to the side. You never know. Let me send you that picture right now. He's been
working with that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let me send that
for the first time. I disagree with Brian. Hush, Brian. Let my boy Ricky cook. Anthony says Ethan can cook on the mic too, though.
Be a little zesty, bro. He can cook.
Let's see, maybe WWE is waiting for Phoenix. No, they're not. They're full on Penta right now.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like they have tag teams in WWE. I mean, I can see why they desperately need Phoenix. The tag team division desperately needs help. Desperately. Yeah. But Penta right now is good for it. Right now, his solo career is good right now. That's one thing AEW should have gave him, a solo run. Same with Phoenix.
They did give Phoenix a solo run.
A small one, and that's because Moxley got injured.
Well, yeah, that's why they kind of ended, because he dropped him on his head twice.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not his fault.
Yeah. Oh, you see the picture?
Oh, sorry, no. I was going to respond to this. King Kandra says, I've been gone for a while. I had that flu going around. Shit, you too? Man, you too? Bro, I feel like I've been sick for like a month.
You have. Galen's been sick for like the last month, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, damn, that looks bad.
You see the little bicep?
Yeah, and then I see Sheamus in the back, bro, too. Was that on Sheamus's workout videos that he got?
Workout videos, yeah. Benta said he's been working with the torn bicep.
Crazy. So you're saying he's got a strong hand? The
He's
settle
got
yellow hand, bro.
It's a stranger hand, bro.
That's straight.
If you know, you know.
This guy. King Cannon says, I'm sure this has been brought up, but what the fuck is going on with Thunder Rosa and her chair? We
Where's the
talked
cool-
about that. I
where's the
don't
cool-
think it was Thunder Rosa's fault.
Nah, bro. Where's that culprit at, bro? Where's he? I know he's in the comments. Boo this man when I find him.
Okay. I don't think it was her fault. I think they just don't communicate as to what the whole process of it's supposed to be. They probably just communicate, oh, yeah, this is going to happen. You're going to beat her up. And then Thunder Rosa, you go out there and make the save. But then at the same time, Megan Bane's like, okay, she's going to make the save, but she got a chair, but I'm not going to run away. Like, my character is supposed to be a big buff boss that's not scared of nothing.
They call her the Megasis.
The Megasis, exactly.
Megasis.
I mean, if I was Thunder Rosa and they didn't clear out when I brought the chair out, bro, I'd start hitting people with chairs.
Yeah. See, boo this man.
Tony Khan. Yeah, Barso says, I don't think it was Rosa's fault either. It definitely wasn't. It's just they don't communicate. I feel like whoever, I mean, there's probably not a producer or an agent, but they just don't communicate. Like, we came up with 5 different ideas in like 3 minutes with you guys of how this could have done, or like what the whole purpose, what we're trying to do. We said, if the whole issue is that you just want to get Megan Bane to still look strong in the scenarios that you just, what do we say, have her punch the chair out of Thunder Rosa's hand, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or not clear out, or I mean, at this point, if they're coming out with a chair, I mean, just clear out. That's what wrestling like 101 is, right?
Yeah, yeah. And even if they didn't talk about it, why didn't they improvise? I mean, Thunder Rosa tried to improvise with trying to half swing the chair, but that made it even worse.
It did. She pulled it back, and then one didn't move.
They didn't even flinch. That made it worse.
Yeah. And then they tried taking away from her.
What Thunder Rosa could have done, even if it was like a botch, say Megan Bane lost her spot, right? Forgot her spot. What Thunder Rosa could have done, could have gotten out with the chair. They're not moving. Cool, they're not moving. Fucking throw the chair out to the side and tend to Chris Statlander. Make sure she's okay or something. Just remove the chair from the equation. Remove that you were going to attack this 2 women. Just throw the chair away and tend to Chris Statlander.
Yeah,
you wouldn't even have this spot.
Exactly. Anthony says Brian was right. Amateurs. It was definitely amateur hour, but it's that the thing about it is like Thunder Rosa's a seasoned vet. Like at that point is like, what I don't think the communication was there with the other people, or as people are saying, Megan Bane went into business for herself. But I mean, I feel like she would have talked with them to be like, this is what we're gonna do. I come out with a chair, and maybe that's all that was discussed, and it's just assumed that you're supposed to clear out the ring, which was what I would have done.
Yeah, and it's wrestling 101. I mean, you don't have to watch WWE to understand that when a person comes out with a chair, they're supposed to clean house, or the heels are supposed to run away. You don't have to. You don't have to watch WWE for the last 20 years to understand that. They do that in the indies as well.
Yeah, I mean, they did that with Cope. He came out with the spike. But the other thing with Spike is that he was carrying Spike around and then clearly walked right past Cesaro. And he could have hit him in the back with it, but he went to the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
But that's another thing. I don't know. It is what it is. It's one of those bad situations that I'm sure it's going to get talked about for like the next 4 days.
Yeah, see, this is the stuff that when people talk trash about AEW, this is the stuff I expect. Something where you can defend. Everybody clearly sees the mistakes. So,
I don't know. I think it's because the talent. See, it's just the talents out there working, but without any supervision,
direction, or anything.
Yeah.
They don't rehearse before the show. This is why I kind of stopped being a fan of Sami Zayn, not Sammy Guevara. He's still doing his little block things. Every Tuesday, he's showing us backstage what he's doing, and you don't see him training. You don't see him doing anything. You see him doing the same shenanigans he was doing 5 years ago. Like, bro, you don't want to better your career?
I'm sure he's fine doing what he's doing too. But sometimes I forget he's still in Ring of Honor. Isn't he supposed to be wrestling with Dustin Rhodes in Mexico?
Yeah, they wrestled in Australia for Ring of Honor.
That's what it was
The
against.
Cowboy, what was it? Cowboy Texas? Something Cowboy Outlaws. What's their tag team? It's not Collision Cowboys.
Yeah,
Something.
I don't know. I think I saw him gonna wrestle like Fuego and some other guys in CMLL. Let's see. Scott says broken clocks are right twice a day. The ones who don't watch will point to this and say, "I told you so."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's one of those situations.
Yep. Yes, there's a lot of those people that say, "Oh yeah, AEW's trash," and then you ask them, "What don't you like about it?" And they'll say, "Well, I don't watch anymore, but I just know it's still trash."
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things.
I
Yeah,
mean, if you could watch and you could tell me that it's trash, I'll believe you.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Roy says, "Hey, are you guys catching the CMLL press conference? Crazy shit. What's going on?"
Oh shit! What happened? What happened?
CMLL press conference. Let me see.
Oh, like Atalaya, she's they're all coming for Ring of Honor for some matches as well. Press conference. Damn, I can't spell today.
La Catalina, what's her face?
Yeah.
Garcia?
Yep. Is it on YouTube live?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything but all of this right now. It announced Taya to CMLL, Commander to CMLL, Takesh to CMLL.
Ooh.
Taya and CMLL would be dope, but that's crazy because she was used to always be in AAA.
AAA. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, Conan is gonna throw a fit. I want to know what rumor he's gonna come out with after that one. What is he gonna? What do you think he's gonna tell Phoenix to do next?
Whatever the hell he wants. That's Damn Jera.
Yeah. Brian, and then before we were talking about Gunther earlier. Today marks Gunther's 200th day as World Heavyweight Champion. How would you rate his reign, and what is your favorite feud about him?
Damon Priest, B+.
That was his only feud.
It's the only feud? Yeah, B+, bro.
So B+ on 200 days?
Yeah. He's had a solid reign. Defeating the likes of Jey Uso. Defeating the likes of Damian Priest. B+. Solid reign. He's great on the mic. He's been beating down people. He beat down Dom Mysterio a couple times. He beat Finn a couple times. He beat Dom a couple times.
You said B-?
B+.
B+?
B+, bro. You know what would make it an A? See if he beats Jey Uso again. But that probably won't happen. See,
that's your rating, bro. That's your rating. I'm not gonna knock it down.
See, Groy knows exactly what I'm talking about. Best Gunther moment was dissing Bret Hart and then Goldberg the week after. Yeah.
Damn.
You guys forget how great his run has been. He's like, he's so great at his run. People people really wanted Goldberg to be back in the WWE, bro. That's crazy.
I wouldn't say it was great, but it's your rating.
He said, Bill Goldberg.
My favorite wrestler. Oh shit. Fucking Bret Hart. Every time he comes back, they always trash his name, bro. And he keeps coming back. I feel sorry for that man. Hey, but he's getting paid to get roasted, bro.
So. Hey, bro. I get paid to get roasted too. Shit.
We get roasted for free. What you mean?
We get roasted for free. Nothing gonna beat his IC title run. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. He's still got a long career ahead of him.
Yeah, he does. I give his title reign probably like a D+. Only had
D+.
One real feud that was somewhat okay with somewhat promos. Gunther's that type of wrestler that, in my opinion, he needs to have matches. He's not a guy that can give you a 20-minute promo. He's a guy that will give you a 20-minute match.
Bro, he's giving us 20-minute promos and they're gold right now.
What was your favorite bar?
The favorite, we just talked about the Goldberg one. Okay, the one where he was just like, to Jey Uso that he already beat you, blah 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 blah. I can't figure
So
it out right now.
the same one. Yeah, I'm better than you, and you're street trash.
Street trash. Yeah,
that's the same one he did on Damian Priest.
He's like, you're not a main event. You're only main event nickname, and I'm main event in life.
Yeah, I still see Gunther's that wrestler, bro. A lot of people are saying that his IC title is better. That's because he was wrestling more often.
Oh, my favorite line was the one he stole, which is that like performing in front of you is like reading Shakespeare to a dog.
Oh shit! Yeah, and he was trolling the fans today on social media. Where he posted an AI picture of himself with the dog, and he was like,
reading Shakespeare.
Reading Shakespeare. Wrestling fans to use deodorant or to not use deodorant. That is the question.
Fucked up.
I was like, damn, he's trolling WWE fans, bro. That's wild.
Shit, Bret Hart sells merch. He there for the money. He does sell merch.
He does.
They could come out with a new Bret Hart figure right now and I'd buy it.
Yep. See, that's what I'm saying. Getting roasted, if you get paid to get roasted, it pays off, bro.
Exactly. Just let the man beat the hell out of people. Old school, no nonsense. Yeah, it was good. But that's the thing is like you have to have some sort of character to be a world champion.
Yeah.
Gabe Revolution just announced Mystico San Jose April 26th.
Kid Gabe for Revolution?
Gabe Kid? That's what I think.
Or Mystico?
Well, he's talking about Mystico's gonna be in San Jose. Oh. I think he's talking about the local indie show.
Oh, yeah.
I love Bret Hart, but he would not whoop Goldberg at this point. Nope, he would not.
He would not.
Nope. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Every time we talk about Goldberg, it still reminds me of that clip where Goldberg was pressing Matt Riddle backstage at a WWE show and was telling him, we and you need to have a conversation. And fucking Riddle's high out of his mind, like, okay, bro. Okay. And Goldberg's like, don't call me bro. I'm not your bro. Okay. Me and you need to have a conversation. All right, man. Whenever you like, man. Okay, bro.
I'm dead.
Oh shit. The comments on those videos.
Oh, we gotta talk about the WWE. I was gonna say the king, he's the king of the indies right now. And it reminded me of WWE introducing their new championship, the king of the indies, the WWE ID champion.
Yeah.
This is literally the king of the indies, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I don't know how I feel about that title. I mean, it's a title. I mean, it's for people who are WWE gonna invest in them highly. If WWE is gonna give these guys a title, it's pretty much telling them, hey, we want you and we need you, but don't sign with everybody else. If you know where I was going with that. You know where I was going with that.
He's just like,
I want you.
He's like, hey, bro, I like you so much that as soon as someone else offers you a contract, I'll bring you up to NXT. Yep. You'll start off in a performance center, and that's it.
Yeah.
He's like, I need you. I just don't need you right now.
I just don't need you right now. So hold this title for us real quick. I mean, at the end of the day, it's good for WWE to do this. I mean, they're giving these guys a pre-contract agreement, and if another promotion were to sign them, they would let WWE know. WWE looks at the offer. They can either match it, reject it, or do a counter offer. Either way, this kid is going to be known, or woman, and they're going to get a job. But WWE has first dibs at it, though.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Like, you're already signing these people to like a
made-up contract,
right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, here's a title that's meaningless unless, I mean, imagine you're the first ever WWE ID champion that doesn't get signed to WWE.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that. Look, just think about how many former NXT champions didn't work out in the main roster.
Oh my god! I mean, Andrade. It's pretty much like the only one.
Bo Dallas.
Oh, Bo Dallas! I forgot. Adrian Neville.
Adrian Neville, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal, he never won an
Wasn't
NXT
champion?
championship gold. No, but either way,
Oh,
he was former world champion, so I would say that's
oh,
successful.
yeah, you're right. My bad.
Dolph
Mm,
Ziggler? No, I'm just
Dolph
kidding.
Ziggler.
Oh
You say
man, I
Dolph
don't know.
Ziggler, you're right. Baron
Said Brian,
Corbin?
Jesus Christ, just turned heel already. I'm just saying, I'm not a fan. I mean, like the WID program is cool, but it's just why do they got to have a championship belt? Like you're gonna go to these indie promotions to defend the title.
It's yeah. I see. Now that you're putting it this way, now you got to add the the Evolve show on Tubi, and then you got to add LFG into the equation. So this is just promoting somebody with extra steps. What happened
Yeah.
to just going to put them on Tubi or whatever, do the whole LFG show on Tubi, whatever, with that roster instead of creating your own Tough Enough stars. Like it's just promotion with extra steps.
I know this local indie promotion that all of a sudden is booking a whole bunch of WID guys. But at the same time, I'm like why? Like just to get get promotion from WID, but I don't know. I guess it's a way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see. We got to see it play out when they crown the first ever WID champs.
I mean, it would suck if they don't sign him. I mean, it would suck.
Well, what they should, but that's things like, it's good for the roster if they're getting paid. You know what I mean? It's bad if you're like,
But see,
I don't know. I get it.
But who's in the roster for that Evolve show on Tubi?
Oh, I don't know.
See, you could have the WWID guys on that show.
You just have a show just called WID.
Exactly. Why have it? Why they have also LFG? Have the Tubi guys there. You already have the wrestlers. Make them into entertainers. Teach them how to promo. Give them, literally train them on how to work the WWE style.
And this is the thing is like, I'm going to go based off the one WID person I know, which is Jack Summit or Jack Cartwheel. Great wrestler. But he was already signed to Ring of Honor, wasn't he? Or was he just per match, per appearance?
Per appearance.
Like, why not just sign him to NXT? Why dingle the little chain in front of his face, like a little treat?
Yeah, or why not put him on Evolve?
Why not put him on Evolve?
Put him on LFG. He's a wrestler. Just turn him into an entertainer.
King Kander says, so Evolve is AA ball, NXT is AAA, and WID is fucking single A? God damn. No, LFG is like scouting.
No, but LFG, oh yeah, LFG scouting. Evolve, you're basically already a WWE guy, right? You're working with the contract, yeah. Because
but remember NXT Level Up? Like that, I mean, that's essentially what he says, banging my head against the table. Trill London. I don't know. See, that's the thing. Is like the NXT Level Up got canceled, and then they bring up it's a lot of stuff. WBID. We gotta see this play out a little bit longer, I think.
I mean, I don't mind it, but it's like I mean, you have a lot of people who they're overseeing, which is fine. That's good. You're giving people jobs. You're trying to find the next big star. But if they don't find it, I mean, right now, their next big stars, they are buying them from other promotions. That's not a complaint. They're looking to build the next big star, but why are you buying from other promotions? If you're overseeing how many programs? LFG, NXT, Evolve, WWID.
Yeah.
Use one of them. Put them on NXT now, and then build up their character.
Yeah, this is how they announced it. So WWID stated that the championship is designed to spotlight the best of the best on the independent wrestling scene. The first champions would be crowned in a tournament across the top independent wrestling promotions. So like one quarterfinal match will be here in SPW. The next one would be in GCW.
Mm-hmm.
or Gulf Coast Championship Wrestling or Ring of or Pro.
Yeah.
It's weird. The belt is also good for scouting other indie people. But that's the thing is like, I don't think it's about scouting. I mean, like, if you're a wrestler, like you not that you know all the wrestlers, but like the bigger names in independent wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like. Go ahead.
Oh no, and I'm sure WWE has a close eye on the top independent stars. For example, Matt Cardona won. For example, yeah, he's a little bit old in age, but he's one of the hottest indie stars right now.
But see, he wouldn't be a WWID guy. That's the thing.
True, you're right. It's somebody like Titus Alexander here from Sacramento, California. He actually won the King of the Indies. Why is he? Where's he at? Where's his? How come they're not scouting him? He's a top indie star. He has matches with Konosuke Takeshita down in PWG. I heard from a very reliable source that Dave Meltzer gave him a lot of praise.
Is that Dave Meltzer?
Yeah, Dave Meltzer gave him a lot of praise. No.
Dave Meltzer. I think he was talking about it. I remember that.
Yeah. Who else?
I mean, at the same time, it's because to be a WID person, you have to sign the contract, whatever that contract is. Yeah. Maybe he was offered and just didn't want to sign it. We don't know.
Yeah, he does go to Noah a lot. He does. I think he's in Noah right now. So
there's a lot. WID is a crazy situation. We don't know exactly all the details. We'll see it play out as the title tournament gets announced. Yes, let's see. So the WID should be wrestling in MLW. MLW is their own company. They're not indies technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be wrestling like independent shows.
Yeah,
that is like West Coast Pro.
Would you consider one? Yeah, but would you consider House of Glory an independent show?
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, if your show essentially runs and follows WWE around or AEW around and runs shows at their major events, you're an independent show.
Yeah.
Like GCW does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, what a show! I think that any final topics you want to discuss, Adrian, before we call it a night?
Nah, man. The only topic, AEW Grand Slam got a boost in ratings. A solid 163K saw it more than last week. 500,000 saw it.
Collision.
Collision, yeah.
Which, you know why? It's because of the All-Star game.
You saw the down slope. It started at 1 point something million, and then it just went down to like 600K, and then it kept going down.
Yeah, but the All-Star weekend sucked.
Yeah, did you watch the games?
No, I watched the 3-point contest, and I watched a bit of the dunk contest, and then didn't watch anything at all Sunday.
I saw a little bit of the dunk contest. Celebrity game was ass.
Always is.
Saw like 10 minutes. No, that's being generous. Saw like 5 minutes. All-Star game, I saw like 2 minutes of the game, and I was like, I'd rather spend my time with my wife, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Manuelito says Kylie Ray said she's excited for those titles. We'll see how that plays out.
Kylie Ray, glad he pointed that out. She's been in the independent scene for a long time. Where's her NXT contract? She's due for an NXT contract. Why is she over here with WWID?
She signed with AEW and something happened, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but that was like what, 2019?
Maybe she just doesn't want to be attached. Maybe, I don't know. You know what I
mean? She was with TNA. I know she left out for a while. I know she was having what was it? I forgot what the thing was. She was having a lot of mental issues, so she had to step away from wrestling for a while. Maybe it's just her mental health, maybe. And she can't handle the pressure. I don't know. I don't really follow Kylie Ray like that.
It's a lot. Australia's pissed at AEW. Yeah, and then Tony Khan said, and we're coming back. And they're like, woo.
Did you see that? They booed his ass, and then they were like, okay. But they need to come back to Australia. They need to go to Melbourne. Brisbane?
Sydney.
Who? Oh, Sydney?
They didn't go to big cities. I don't know what the big city is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Melbourne is where they have the Australian Open, I think. I haven't seen.
Regardless, definitely don't go back to where you guys went.
Yeah, Brisbane.
And don't be pulling that same bullshit you guys did this time. If it's a pay-per-view, it's a pay-per-view. If it's a stadium show, make it a pay-per-view. Just go out, make it a pay-per-view, and make it right for these people. That's what I want to see.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see. Kylie said she is going after everything they said she couldn't have, whatever that means.
She's going after everything. Everything what?
He says whatever that means. I guess that's true. She wants the World Heavyweight Championship from Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, that was a crazy show of AEW Dynamite. Probably the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. We'll be back Friday to discuss SmackDown because that is the A show. They got a new head writer down there in Brian James, a.k.a. Road Dogg. And we'll see. Get out of here. We'll see more about that. We'll talk about SmackDown on Friday.
Yes, we will, man, because the ratings are dropping and we need the ratings to go back up for SmackDown, man.
What?
Hopefully they were at 1.3 last week. That's 200K from the week before.
It was Valentine's Day.
1.3. They need
our ratings were down too, Adrian.
Really?
Yeah, we were down.
Damn, bro. Expose me, why don't you?
Deuces, everybody. We'll be back Friday. Same time, same place. Deuces, y'all. Oops. I hit leave studio. End stream. Deuces, everybody.
Deuces, everybody.